it's me Kazzy Kun again, and welcome to my another Limus video. Yay! Since Limus returned to the internet and dropped her new merch and a new video, without even addressing her screw-ups, I decided to make a video of my own trashing her anti-capitalist, anti-government facade that she's been putting up ever since she began her career on the internet. Without further ado, let's get right into it. It's a no-brainer to deduce Limus has more than negative opinion about capitalism and current political climate considering her digital footprint. Case in point, I think what she said about The Sims being a critique of capitalism.
And it's easy to see why that is. The Sims started off as a game meant to satirize the reality of living under a capitalist society, hence why the first game carries a lot of inspiration of 1950s culture in terms of furniture, attire, and music. And it's also why the first game is impossible to beat.
Welcome to hell!
The Sims franchise went from being a critique of living under capitalism to being one of the very definitions of the horrors of capitalism in the gaming industry.
Another example is her SpongeBob video, which is the biggest showcase of Limus' mental gymnastic when it comes to interpreting children's media. However, despite her claims and political opinions, her actions are proven to be quite on the contrary of her beliefs. In other words, Limus is a capitalist who is only infatuated with the illusion of anti-capitalistic ideology. Because first of all, she sells merch, meaning she runs a private business, which is textbook act of capitalism even if it's a side hustle. Secondly, she talks about and consumes media that are mainstream or made by corporations, like Hazbin Hotel, Sonic, WWE, All Elite Wrestling, SpongeBob, GTA, The Sims, Inzoi, Mouthwashing, and Undertale. Has she ever made a video on a game or any media that people rarely talk about? Only once! Has she ever supported an independent wrestling promotion that isn't WWE or AEW? No! Has she ever promoted anything independent like animations or games? No! She only talks about popular things because that's convenient for her and her channel. Also, no. Just because she likes Watch Dogs and is a fan of CM Punk, or at least was, and that the characters in Watch Dogs 2 are fighting against evil and corrupt government, and CM Punk made his pipe bomb promo in 2011 calling out WWE for its bad practices, doesn't make her a true anti-capitalist. More like she's into the illusion of anti-capitalist, anti-government themes, but she never acts on those ideals presented by the media that were created by big corporations. Talk about irony. In conclusion, Limus isn't actually an anti-capitalist. She thinks she is fighting against the system, whereas she's actually participating in it. And here are some words to Limus from me. Your posts on Blue Sky were strong, but your actions are weak. You are nothing more than a fraud who creates a world of make-believe to your audience, Limus. A world where you're the hero and everyone else you don't like or criticize you is a villain. And now, when everything has turned against you, you're pretending that nothing ever happened. You're pathetic. That's all I had to say. Thank you very much.